We are here on site. Gigo, this is the surprise. It's a new site. Where should we name this site? This site is the is okay. Okay, it's Legon Hills, Santo. Okay, we have the second site too somewhere. So I don't know how we should name. So this okay. This is going to start as one. So it's Legon Hills one. This is Mr. Kwete loading the pegs onto the field. When clearing and excavating, not all the excavators we use in that. We have some who have the boom to be larger and we have the smaller ones. So the one coming to work here will not be available today. It's assigned to a certain job, but we are coming here to set up everything so that when it comes, then the clearing can take off, then everything goes on. So that is what we are doing for now. Yeah. Mr. Kwete, the supplier, is here to see where he's coming to supply. But we work together. Everything is on course. So that is how we go. We advise each other on everything. We are together. That's all I can say for now. Mr. Kwete, if you can say something, because you are the supplier here.
What? All I can say is it's been a long time now on the channel. Today we are at Santo. We are there to get another project done in within. So far so good. This is where we have come to this year 2024. We are starting another project here with some supply over here. We have moved along, so everybody can follow. I will start supplying maybe from tomorrow going. The sand and the stones, the blocks will be coming. So
In the corridors.
corridors, river sand, stone, then laterite, everything for this project. And as the project goes on, we can be updating you on where and how we are doing it. If you need some, you can call the numbers 0246246938. I'm at Santo, so all the Ashama area, you can contact the East Legon, Medina, Amahiam. You can contact me for this materials in case you need any material. Thank you.
Yes, we've made the setups. So tomorrow the clearing and then it continue from there.
So that was Mr. Kwete for you, my supplier we use for most of our projects here on the channel. And then Brother Sammy, who is the builder. He's same, he does quantity surveying, and at the same time he's the engineer, behind this channel. So fast forward, they have to come together and plan on positioning the materials so that it doesn't get in the way of the workers to slow their productiveness. And so going on with this project, we have to clear the weeds, and position the structure. Like I said, this is going to be an apartment in East Legon. We actually have another apartment in this same area. So I think we're going to name that one the Santor project so that we don't get confused with the name. It's in the same vicinity. So watch out for that project in the future. So fast forward, we have to position the house very well because it's an apartment and we need a place to park the cars. We need a space around the building. This is something most people don't do during their construction. They just go and they just start plotting, start digging, and at the end, there's no space around the building to walk around just in case of emergency or something. But this is what we do, production group. We take our time, we go through, the work, the drawing, and then we advise. So fast forward, we have to start preparing for our materials, and then Steel Bender is here. We have everything in this, production group. We have everybody here from carpenter, Steel Bender. So if you are dealing with us, you have that kind of peace of mind. You don't have to go and look for a carpenter. You don't have to go and look for anybody. These are guys that have been working together for a long time, so they know each other. So whilst the foundation trenches, is going on, Mr. Kwete is also busy doing his supplying on site, and the steel benders are also busy working on site. So it is a full action here, and all you have to do is to just deal with just one person, and your work is done. You have everybody on site working, and that this is the plus, because you don't have to hustle trying to get a carpenter on site, trying to get a steel bender, trying to get people to come and masons to come and dig. No, we check each other, because they have to dig for the mason to come and do the concrete casting, or the steel bender to come and do his installation. So you have this group checking each other. You have the steel bender, he wants to come and work. So if the mason is slowing the work, the steel guys are going to put pressure on them. You don't have to do it. So that's how I have formed this group, and they understand the work. They understand the work, and you can see it in most of my projects here on the channel. You see how hard the guys work. And this is when they are still digging the trenches. These guys are here making the mat, and then the pillar starters. They are forming all of those things. So immediately when they are done with the foundation digging, the the metals, the iron rods are going straight into the ground. The casting is going on because the supplier has supplied everything on site. We don't waste time here. It is a full teamwork here, unless you are not ready. But when you are ready, we are ready. But another thing is that you can use these guys individually. So you can use my carpenter for your own projects. Maybe you have, your steel bender, you have your mason, and you need a carpenter. You can get in touch with my carpenter. You can get in touch with my steel bender. You don't have to use all of us. No. But the best thing is, if you are starting with your project, I will advise you, for the coordination and for the work, if you use the whole team, that makes it simple for you. That makes it simple. But you can still use individual artisans, from the channel.
These are the starter pillars, all mended down, very ready to go. Have the mat here, everything is ready. Yeah, so ready to move. All mended down here. So everything is ready to go. Yes, the excavation is still ongoing. We've hit on the tough soil, so it's not easy, but it's going. By tomorrow next, excavation will be over, and we start settings with the starter columns. Then casting begins. We have our corridors, stone, the sand is here, so off we go. All the rods have been tied in too, so meaning we are ready to move, isn't it?
Sure.
Yeah,
By
that's my big man.
roughly by next week, there we should be done with the concrete work. Then block work will start. So next week, there will be pressure on site. We see a lot of masons, a lot of laborers. Um, then we take it from there. So next week, the block work Zala will be doing. Yeah.
See what we go through sometimes when you want to visit 2 or 3 sites in a day. No going, no coming. Everything is just stuck. I'll be here for more than 45 minutes being here. Lock up. When will you get to site and do what you have to do? Come back, do quantification and all those. It's stressful sometimes. You can wake early, get to a site, have to visit the next site too because you have to ensure that all have to be done well. I'll see what we go through sometimes. All your fuel will go. It's not easy at all. Ghana for you. Come on. Traffic. Bang, danger. Yeah, bang, danger.
So these are some of the challenges that they have to go through, facing the traffic, trying to visit your site to give you cost estimate or to check on your project. And in a day, they have to visit maybe 3 or 4 sites. And we know how Ghana is and the traffic. And when they spend their time in this, traffic, they don't get paid for it. That's why sometimes I do say that, hey, if they come to do your site visit, the least thing you can do for them is to at least pay their transportation, their fuel money. And if you're not going to use them, just do that. But if you know you are going to use them for your project, that I understand because they are getting job from it. So that is understandable. But if you know that you are not going to use them based on their estimate or you don't like the quality they are giving you, at least their transportation. And this doesn't go to only my team, but let's mix it to all artisans in Ghana because they go through a lot and we know what they have to go through. This is why sometimes most artisans they don't show up on your site. If they face challenges like this, they just turn around and they go to the next artisan, they go to the next project who is closer to them. So please let's watch out for that because sometimes they go to people's site and people are like, hey, but it is your job, so you have to come for the site visit and I don't have to pay for it. But if they have to do that 10 times in a month, 10 times in a month, meaning the let's say the 18 days that they worked is for free because they use that money to be traveling and visiting people's site. Let's think about this. So I think this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Next week, I hope we're going to start with the concrete casting, the block works, and then fast we go. This is what you get if you have a strong team and a supplier. It makes it easy. So thanks once again. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in my next episode. Let's get to it.